Hello guys, it's my second trial to shoot this video. I hope now it would be much better than earlier. I'm 3 weeks already in Ankara and I think it's high time to make a video and tell you how it's going, how I feel in Ankara and how everything around looks like. So this is it. I left Krakow almost 1 month ago and I spent 4 days in Austria, in Graz, and later in Vienna. It was an opportunity for me to be with my brother's family, to spend with them a few time, to see something new, take a rest, because last period, like all January actually in Krakow was the time for me really busy. I had exam session, etc. I needed to take all my stuff. I wanted to meet you also, even though there was not a lot of opportunity, unfortunately, or at least this part of you which were able to get in Krakow. And so I've done it, but after 4 days, well, I needed to left Europe. I took a plane and I found myself in Ankara. But well, actually, the story in Turkey didn't start in Ankara, but has started in Vienna, in a plane. I was sitting next to the young boy, more or less my age, and really, really, we spent all flight long talking and talking like old friends, even though it was my first time I've met him. But well, now I see that it was only the beginning. How it is going to be in Turkey, like talking all the time and feeling that I really like these people, and feeling that I would know these people for a longer time. I've met here really a lot of amazing people, and so you will find everything in this video. But well, at the beginning, when we get to the Ankara, he didn't even let me, get closer to the bus going to Ankara directly. We were waiting for his mother, and we went together to the city. And later, I've met Yasin. Yasin is a Turkish who offered me staying in his place on couchsurfing for 2 nights. But at the end, I spent 4 days in his place because I found out that I can uh, move to my guest house after 4 days. So it was no problem for him, like at all. Just okay, stay. There is a place for you, and it was really amazing time for me. They were really amazing 4 days spent with him. My first days in Ankara, first day in Turkey actually, the time I was able to get used to the different culture and all this news around me. For first, Yasin was really good guide and was because of big traveling experience. I think he knows Poland better than me. So he was able to show me the differences in culture, how it works in Europe, how it works in Poland, and how it works in Turkey. It was really useful because he was giving me introduction to culture, language, to habits. I really appreciate it. Well, I think the most what I appreciate was introduction to Turkish cuisine. He's a really good cooker and yeah, he was preparing delicious food, so I'm waiting for next opportunity to try his cuisine. Of course, we were seeing something in the city and were having time together. It was really nice time. But late after 4 days, well, I needed to move to guest house. Of course, well, he's still living in Ankara, so there will be more and more opportunity to see each other. So it's not was a pity. The first week in my guest house in dormitory, I spent more or less alone. I mean, there was no people from exchange, so it was like time for me to meet my own target, to do my stuff, my projects. It was really needed because normally I'm too busy to spend much time on working and trying to get the aim I want to, and what is something extra. Uh, but after just 1 week, I felt already like at home in Ankara, really. And I don't know how is it working really so fast after one week? I had much time, to walk around, to find the most important places I needed to get it here in Ankara. So yeah, and as we were told during orientation week uh, about the aim and target of Erasmus exchange program, now I see it's working really well. Well, one guy told us that we are not going for Erasmus because we would like to have nice experience, travel a lot. No, European Union is giving us opportunity to try to remove us, like the plant with a root and to put in another place, like a puzzle. And so in this way, we are getting used to just removing from one place and putting to another country to be able to work, to live in different society, in different culture, to be able to speak fluently. And so now I see that after, it's my second Erasmus, so it's much easier for me just to, get used to new place and feel comfortable here. After one week, I was, like ready just live here and I felt really comfortable. So that means that it's really working, even though in Spain I felt really good. So here, like different culture, different language. Of course, I don't understand people on the street, but still, it's not a problem for me now in this moment. So I'm very, very glad because of this opportunity. And so I want to work abroad, so it's not problem for me, and it's not a bad aim that they are getting used to me because they want to use this ability later in a job in companies. That's good. So after one week staying here on campus and getting used to all this stuff around, orientation program has started. There appeared new people from all exchanges program, which Metun, this university I'm here already, offers to foreigner students. And I found there like more than 90 people of exchange students and another students from Turkey, host students, which are kind of volunteer. And they are helping us to get to know this place, to live here comfortable. And during one week, I had an opportunity to meet all these people together, like over 100 new people, getting to know to them, talk to them, find out a lot of names of those quite embarrassing for me because even it's hard for me to remember Polish name even when I'm changing, I don't know, the class, the group, I'm starting new university. It was challenging for me. So could you imagine how I was feeling here where there was so many different names I have never heard about them. And so sometimes I even was not able to remember if I was talking to somebody already or not. But well, because all these people are really open-minded and really cheerful and cool, no one was caring about it that much. You don't remember? We were talking about something, and later I was able to remind it. But well, there was for all this week there was a lot of opportunities to talk, to get to know our cultures. We were showing each other the places we were born. We were finding out in which environment we were growing up and what was like the factors, on our growth. Because yeah, it's an influence on us. Yeah, all the stuff around us. So it was really an amazing opportunity for me, especially people which are here with all these exchange programs are from countries I have never met anyone from these countries already. Let's say there are people from Morocco, from Jordania, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, at least one person from Iraq. I've heard about one person from Georgia, but I didn't had any opportunity to talk to him or her. There are people from Bangladesh, India, South Korea, China. There are three Russians, one Ukrainian boy, one person from Moldova, and for sure there are people from Albania, Kosovo, Montenegro, Serbia. Something more? Okay, and from European Union, the only one Polish guy, one person from Germany, Czech Republic, Slovak, and two person from Austria. But the truth is, I don't know them. I mean, I've met only two Austriaks, and that's all. So I don't know anyone from European Union by only them. Um, so again, this is an opportunity for me, to talk to them to see that, well, I can understand some part of my, let's say, Serbian friend when he's talking, calling to, I don't know, his family, so I can understand something what he's talking in his language. It's like new discovery for me. That's really cool, and I hope I will get used to more and more his words to be able to understand more and more, what will be really useful. Of course, I have an opportunity to talk English all the time. There are some Turkish which are learning Polish, so I can talk to them in Polish, and they are starting conversation with cześć. For the first moment, I'm always embarrassed, and it's something unexpected here that someone is talking to me Polish, especially I'm the only one Polish guy here. I'm talking also to Spanish because there is one girl from Colombia. I didn't mention about it, Valentina. So I have an opportunity to exercise my Spanish. Well, we are talking twice, so but maybe there will be more opportunity. We will see. What's more, so people from Russia, I can always say to them "Привет" and understand when they are talking between themselves. So that's really cool opportunity for me. And I'm trying, of course, Turkish when I'm meeting Turkish people. Of course, I cannot speak fluently, but I know through phrases, so I'm using it. So all this week, orientation week was for me time when I was really full of energy. This energy was in my chest, and I needed to release it because every single conversation, every person I've met was giving me a lot of energy. And well, it's really hard to explain, but if you would see me like 1 week ago, I would be like jumping here on the place because I was not able, to just stay down calmly. And these people will have seen also the same that, well, Martin, how you have this energy? But it was because of them, they gave it to me, but I needed to find the way to release it. So after one day spent with talking and writing to Polish people, I was able to share with my emotions, feelings, and all this, amazing society I've met here. And yeah, now I'm able to write down something to make this video because I was not even. I mean, I wanted to do it sooner, but no, no way. It was impossible. I even was not making all the phrases because in some part, I was just cutting one phrase and starting another thought. So yeah, that's good that I wait until this time that I'm able to, think about it, what I want to say, and say it. So as you see, this time here in Ankara is really amazing for me, and this all people I've met, unbelievable, really. I really enjoy every single minute staying here, every single meeting with them, opportunity to talk, to eat. I'm going to mention about it often because the food is really good and the prices are not too expensive, so that's really cool to me. And yeah, I'm going to have really good time here. As you know or not, already I had an opportunity to travel, and this is another story, another topic for a long video. I'm not going to mention a lot about it, but I had an opportunity to spend one night with the family. I was just hitchhiking. It was the night. It was dark everywhere. I just wanted to get to the city center, and so my plan was to put somewhere a tent later. After watching the sightseeing the city during the night. But at the end, I was sleeping on the couch in my new family's friends, and yeah, they shared with me all they had. I mean, like the most important was they shared with me their time and they heart. I spent amazing hours with them talking and sitting on the floor on the carpets like in traditional way. So it was really again something really good to me to see how it looks just life of normal people, yeah, staying in other places than Ankara. And I had an opportunity to talk to children, to play with them. Of course, they were not speaking English, no one, but Google Translator is really helpful in these cases, and we're just putting, the words in the translator and trying to communicate each other. I found out a lot of new phrases. I wrote it down in my notebook. It's a notebook where I'm writing stuff in Turkish just to learn and be able to function in this society. I have to. I feel that I should living here. It's not only to use English but try to speak their language. Uh, so it was really extra interesting. We've made also tandem. I was showing to the children part of the body, hair, face, whatever, and they were translating. I mean, they were naming it in Turkish. Later we turned, so they were using English and I was using Turkish. It was really extra fun and enjoyable. And well, maybe this children, or at least the oldest one, will be able to remember at least these few words, and will know that one day there was a Polish guy who came into his house. So maybe that's good to learn foreign language, because maybe one day he will meet this another opportunity to talk. I don't know. I hope so that this one meeting. I I believe that one meeting can change this boy's life. I believe it, and I hope so. Um, Well, but it was only the beginning. It was my first story. I hope that I'm even pretty sure that in front of me there's a lot of other opportunities to get to know this culture, to meet people, to talk, and to spend time with them, to be happy, happy like I am now. It's hard. It's hard to hide it, uh, but I don't want to even hide it. I want to just share with my all happiness I have inside, with all energy, give it to you, and wish you all the best. And well, I hope we'll meet one day somewhere, wherever. The world is not so big, and wow, today I'm in Ankara. I'm living in Ankara. You know, sometimes when I'm thinking like about Martin, who was living 5 6 years in the past, I was a boy from. Of course, I'm still. I am. I'm a boy from mountains, from a small village. But now I'm living in Ankara. I was living already in Madrid, and I've seen a lot of beautiful places. Everything is possible. So, with the same strength, I believe that one day we will meet in another place on the world, and there will be more opportunities to talk, to exchange with experience, with emotions, with feelings, with love, not only with you but with all people around. So follow me on Facebook, Instagram. My blog is in Polish, so I'm not recommended it. At least you can see the pictures if you want. Um, have a fun wherever you are, and so see you soon. Bye.